Good morning, everyone. This is Amit Pabari, founder and managing director of CR Forex. In today's presentation, we are going to discuss outlook on silver, gold, and copper, then relationship between copper and dollar index, investment ideas in metal space, and finally outlook on rupee. Now, let me start with silver first. Silver, we are bullish on silver. There are few reasons for the same. First reason is demand is going to grow higher than the supply. Earlier, silver was only used as a currency or decorative purposes, but recently silver have multiple uses. Now silver is used in technology, defense, renewable energy, solar panel, etc. According to Silver Institute, silver demand is going to be close to 1.2 to 1.4 billion ounces, while supply constraint will be there, and it is expected that supply deficit will be close to 182 million ounces in 2025. Because of this mismatch, silver price can go higher. Second point is gold and silver prices. In 2011-12, gold made a high of close to $1,900 per ounce, while silver made a high of $43 to $44 per ounce. Gold has moved up by 40% or 45% from its 2011-12 high, while silver is still trading 35% lower than its 11-12 years high. Or we can say that gold to silver ratio is indicating that gold has moved up drastically and silver has not moved up drastically. So in coming years, silver might catch up and move higher, and gold might trade stable to higher kind of levels. Now let us discuss technical outlook on silver. Silver will have a strong support near $28 per ounce to $30 per ounce, and it is expected that it can move higher towards $36 per ounce to $44 per ounce in international terms. Domestically, 88,500 to 90,000 per kg is going to act as a strong support for silver, and silver is expected to move higher towards 1,10,000 per kg to 1,25,000 per kg in coming days. So basically we can say that in 2025 silver can be one of the good investment ideas. Now outlook on gold. Fundamental factors like central bank purchases, Fed rate cut, and geopolitical tensions, these are all points which are indicating that gold demand is not going to go down drastically. Now let us see what does technical chart says. Technical chart is suggesting that gold is highly in a overbought zone, and probably we can see a dip towards $2,500 per ounce to $2,300 per ounce, and technically speaking $2,800 per ounce is going to act as a strong resistance for gold. In Indian terms, 76,000 to 77,000 per 10 gram is going to act as a strong support for gold, and 82,000 to 85,000 is going to act as a strong resistance for gold. Now let us discuss outlook on copper. The entire world is going to decarbonize the planet, so copper will be widely used in transportation industry and energy industry. It is expected that copper demand is going to be somewhere around 60 million tons by 2050, and current supply is close to 30 million tons. So doubling copper demand in next 25 years looks a little challenging situation. So we are expecting that 2025 can be a pivotal year where the demand will be higher and supply will be lesser, because of which copper prices can shoot higher. Now let us discuss the outlook on copper. Technically speaking, $3.78 to $4.05 per pound is a good support area for copper, and $4.63 per pound to $4.70 per pound is a strong resistance for copper. Once it breaks those level, it will give out a multi-year breakout, and probably copper can then move higher towards $5.10 per pound to $5.50 per pound. Now let me show you an interesting data point. The interesting data point shows that there is an inverse relationship between copper prices and dollar index in a long term time horizon. If you see the chart, it is very clearly evident. And if copper breaks the key level of $4.70 per pound, then it will confirm a downward trajectory for dollar index, and dollar index might move towards 103 kind of level and 100 kind of level in coming days. Apart from copper, other metals like aluminum, zinc, steel are also expected to move higher in coming days. Now the question is whether we can capitalize those ideas and invest in any metal stock. The idea is yes, we can invest in stocks like SAIL or Vedanta. Apart from that, if anyone wants to invest in ETF format, not tracking individual stocks, then ICICI Prudential Nifty Metal, which is currently trading near 9.43 rupees per unit. We are expecting it to move towards 10.5 to 11.5 in coming days. They can invest in that ETF also. And it goes without saying that before investing, you should definitely consult your financial planner, advisor, and then take investment decision. Now let us discuss outlook on rupee. Last week, European Central Bank, Swiss Central Bank, and Canada Central Bank had a meeting, and all of them had cut interest rate, where Swiss Central Bank and Canada Central Bank were very bullish on cutting the interest rate. They have cut by 50 basis points. In the coming week, there are three important central bank meetings. First, on 18th of December, US Fed meeting is there. They are expected to cut interest rate by 25 basis point. On 19th of December, Bank of England meeting is there. The entire market is expecting that they are not going to cut interest rate. And finally, Bank of Japan meeting is there. On 19 itself, they are expected to increase the interest rate by 25 basis point. But the most important aspect in the coming days will be Fed's outlook for 2025 interest rate. If they indicate that they are going to cut the interest rate in 2025 as they have discussed in the last meeting, then it will be negative for dollar index, and dollar index can move lower, which will be positive for all Asian currencies and rupee. The probability of this happening is close to 50%. Second aspect can be they will not be cutting interest rate aggressively in 2025, as Trump policies can increase inflationary pressure in US economy. If that happens, then dollar index can shoot higher and all Asian currencies can get weaker. The probability of this event happening is close to 30%. Third probability can be they will become diplomatic and they will say we will wait and watch. If that statement comes, basically it indicates that they will wait for Trump to join and announce it tariff policies or plan. Then the market will move into a range bound session for next 1.5 months. So basically expecting rupee range to trade between 84.50 on the lower side and 84.90 on the higher side. Exporters should use levels between 84.75 to 84.90 kind of level to increase their hedge ratio, while importers will suggest they should keep a stop loss of 84.90 and wait for lower levels of 84.50 to 55 to cover their near-term imports. With this, I will end my today's presentation. Jai Hind, Namaskar. फिर मिलेंगे next week. Thank you.